Good morning, this is Gracie Opulenza and I'm all about eccentric and opulent lifestyle, and you can find out a lot more about me on gracieopulenza.com. And today I'm going to review that Insta 360 Flow latest gimbal. I have a love-hate relationships with gimbals. Let me give you a background why a gimbal is important to me, and the one before this was for me utterly useless. I review luxury hotels, I review luxury cars, so I need this. Most of the time I'm on my own, so I want to give a dynamic overview, something that makes me look edgy and cool. And the last three gimbal, useless. And because of the Ukraine and Russian war, because of drones, I couldn't even download the software. Insta 360 Flow, this is. It's white, which I like. I'm here in Tuscany. This is where I live. That's lavender behind me. And I'm going to review it. The first time I've turned it on, I've read a little bit about it. It should be as simple as ABC, easy like you and me. Let's see. Gorgeous lavender. I'm loving this. It's got an extended selfie stick, which I think is very, very practical and useful, because, look, I want to show you what I'm wearing, which is from Asia, but I'm in Italy, and everyone he's got a flower power accessory. I want to be able to show you my height, my goofy Gucci eyewear, my head piece from Asia. I want to show you my swimwear. I want to show you where I live. The Insta 360 Flow. I am assuming it's called 360 because that's the movability of it. The flow, and I look like I'm flowing into the Tuscan cypress trees. It's just gorgeous where I am. I am amongst lavender, hedges and hedges of rosemary, and hundreds and thousands of euro of Tuscan trees. Liking that. The 360 Flow, it's instant. It's got an extended selfie stick, which I like because I'm not tall. I was at a fashion event last week. I didn't have it. It would have been very handy because people do judge a book by its cover. So if I had this, I would have maybe been taken more seriously. I would have been able to capture a professional flow of men. I would have been able to take selfies with them. I like this because I don't want to depend on anyone. Can you take a photo? Can you film me? Can you hold my phone? How many mobile phones at an event, whether it's a car exhibition, tech exhibition or a fashion exhibition, you dropped and you cracked your screen? Instant 360 Flow. I have a love-hate relationship with all the gimbals. I've owned every single one, and the one before this was utter useless. I was driving the Ferrari. I was driving Aston Martin, Bentley. These brands asked me to review, and that wretched gimbal wouldn't even download the software. Apparently it was to do with the Ukraine and Russian war, and therefore the droneage, just the software's dead in the water, which meant my gimbal was dead. So I've bought a new one. This is the fourth one I've owned, Instant 360 Flow. I feel like I'm flowing. I'm here in Tuscany, and just want to show you, are we flowing? It's got a nice energy. Extended selfie stick, which I like. As I said, you know, I'm at events. Really don't want to be asking people to hold my phone or take terrible pictures, because when you're filming, I'm a semi-pro. I know what I'm looking for. I know the content that I need on YouTube, and I don't want to depend on people. I don't want people dropping my phone. I don't want people even holding my phone. So we're just going to go that way. So what I like, didn't want that car. You see how I just moved that car out of the frame? Notice how that car, typical Italian style, I'm on a private estate, didn't even say, beep, beep, excuse me. I'm here in Tuscany amongst hundreds and thousands of euro of cypress trees. They are so stunning, and hedges, and I'm inundated and surrounded by cypress trees. And rosemary. I bathed in rosemary this morning. Rosemary's in my hair. I mean, look at that. I am moving to finally my beautiful property. It doesn't have cypress trees. I have 20,000 olive trees. Now, if I wanted to buy a cypress tree, apparently it varies, but let's say on average it costs €100 and they're tiny. So these, I think that this estate has something up to at least easy €500,000 of cypress trees. Gorgeous. And welcome, I'm under the Tuscan sun. It's really beautiful weather in Tuscany. It's not too hot, not even in Florence. Look at that. I like that. Ooh, got an extended selfie. Right, let's put it up. Let's go down, 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 down. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to flip it around in a minute. Let's see. I'm sure there's a device on here that allows me to do this, because it's not, as I said, typical in opulenza form. I haven't read the instructions. Look at that. There will be a button on the Instant 360 Flow where you don't have to see my hand. Let's go a little bit fast. Under the Tuscan sun, surrounded by beautiful, beautiful cypress trees. As I said, on average, to buy one is around €100. You can go a bit less. And I'm saying €500,000. The estate I'm on. Oh, why is this not going now? There is a button to recollaborate, to like recenter. Let's see what it does. Oh, what's that saying? Please trigger start fast tracking. Oh, press it again. Now, again, I'm reviewing this. I love that. I've not seen that before. Oh, yes. I'm going to run. Woo-hoo. And this is really important for me regarding reviewing Ferrari or a Bentley, Aston Martin. What else have I recently done? Gone blank. So there, I like that. Cypress trees. I'm here in Tuscany under the Tuscan sun. Isn't it gorgeous? Reviewing the Instant 360 Flow. Are we flowing? I'm just going to go fast. Then we're going to go here. Look at that. What are we doing? I'm trying to recenter. And we're still going. Oh, yes. The last gimbal was useless for me. I couldn't do anything. Now, there's something I'm not doing right. I'm on auto. To recenter. I need to recenter. I wonder what that is doing. Not doing much at all. Again, I just didn't read the instruction because it should be as easy as ABC. Film and you and me. Now I'm going to go to my swimming pool. It's surrounded by rosemary hedges. Now you know why? Rosemary keeps mosquitoes, insects away. This is very, very clever. So if you have a pool surrounded by rosemary. It's gorgeous to swim in. It has its purpose. It grows endlessly. It looks beautiful, and you can end up having rosemary water. I bathed in a rosemary bath this morning. Rosemary water, rosemary tea, and rosemary, you boil it for 24 hours and then you can have rosemary in your hair. Reviewing the Insta 360 flow under the tusk. Woo! If I thought of jumpy because there's lots of insects. The only thing, as I'm Australian, I'm more snakes. The first one down here. Beautiful weather in Tuscany. Look at that swimming pool. I am now owner of 3 swimming pools. They're costly, but they're beautiful. And the next swimming pool that'll be my property, I am going to do this. I am going to put rosemary hedge all around it. Isn't that gorgeous? Really beautiful deep pool. Look, and there's rosemary here as well. Oh, lots of lizards. I'm on an angle. Beautiful roses. So I'm surrounded by endless cypress trees. I'm saying 500,000 worth, but probably more. Because on average to grow, they're tiny, is €100 to buy. But we can do another feature on that, like the London phone. Look at this. Rosemary hedge, and it serves a purpose because it smells wonderful. I bathe in rosemary. I have rosemary tea. I spray rosemary in my hair to make it thick and grow, especially menopause. And it keeps the mosquitoes and flies and insects away. And it just smells divine. So, because now, look, I can just do that. I'm holding it. Oh my God, the smell's just divine. We're going in the pool, reviewing the Gimble Instant 360 flow. Is it flowing? It's got a selfie stick, extended selfie stick, which I like. Right, look at that. Here's my pool. And then if we do that again, oh, there I am. I like this selfie stick, the 360. Just going to move fast. Wearing a tiara from Asia. My goofy Gucci's that I was given when I was reviewing the Audi R8. I'm wearing a flower swimwear from Asia. But I've noticed in Italy, they're selling it as an accessory and then you can clip it on and off. And I use this. Okay, so now I've got to work out how to recenter, recollaborate. You can put it in different sections because of YouTube. But again, I've not played with it. Let me hit the button, see what it's doing. 1, 2. Oh, that's it. So a double clip. Easy as ABC, which I would expect it. I'm really impressed with it. I could download the software easily, unlike the last gimbal, which was useless because of the war and inhibiting drones. Oh, let's have a look. I couldn't, the software was obsolete, and I totally get that. But we're back in full form. I'm here in Tuscany. Top tip, if you've got a swimming pool, grow rosemary hedge. Keeps the insects and flies away. You can swim in rosemary, you can drink rosemary tea, and you can spray it in your hair, water, for thick growth, and especially if you're like me, my hair doesn't grow. I'm surrounded by cypress trees, as I said, to buy them, smaller, around €100 each. And look at this setting, isn't this gorgeous? Really happy with this. Very, very happy. Now I'm got to be mindful, but I want to jump in that pool. And I am going through menopause, really in the thick of it, and the stiffness of muscles is my challenge amongst other things. So we're going to flow this. I'm going to turn it around. I'm sure there's a button that I can do this without my finger. Menopause, stiffness. So cold water like this swimming pool is perfect for it. I own swimming pools in Koh Samui. The pool isn't cold, it's warm. So it's good for movement, but this Tuscan pool really gets into my muscles. It relaxes me. It's fantastic in wellness. Now look, I'm just testing it. Right, cool. Now actually there's a stand which the rest haven't had, and I really like that. So I push it down, the selfie stick's down, got a double button to recalibrate. Do you know, recenter is the word. And then now apparently we're up the selfie stick stand. Again, I haven't read the instruction. Good, just comes out flimsy. Okay, and then I can extend it. I like that. Easy to use, and I don't need anyone because no one's around. Let's put it. Woo! Let's put it. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that's not. Again, I'm just using it. Seeing. Oh, look at this. Whoa. I don't know what we're filming at the moment. Right. And then, how do we move the, good. Oh, no. Okay, that's okay. I don't like that. Go back up. Have I stopped filming? No, that's good. Okay, recentering. We're going to go down. It's freezing. I'm just trying to steady. Now, you normally would pause, but I don't want to. It's not how I work. Oh, really extend it out. Oh, wow. So it's a mini tripod all of a sudden. And it's not straight, so I'll put it on a more, because you don't want it in the pool. Here. Oh, hey. I'm really impressed with the InstaFlow. I've owned all the gimbals. The last one was useless. I'm loving this. I'm loving the colour. I don't have to depend on anyone. And I'm now, I'm flowing. I'm in aches and pain because of my menopause. So this is also good if I'm stiff. I've stretched this morning. Oh, that is beautiful. So if you're suffering stiffness for menopause, ladies, my menstrual cycle stopped 3 months ago, so I'm in the thick of it. And already I can wake up walking like an old lady. Castor oil, it's on my YouTube. This will be going on my YouTube, Gracie Opulenza. Last night I was really stiff. I got my family to go into the coccyx bone, under all the lymph nodes for drainage. I'm going to buy a trampoline. I don't need hormone replacement tablets because I'm my own boss, so I can work and rest and embrace the wellness that suits me. I'm in a luxury position. Not everyone should, but women going through menopause, to the teenager children, help your mum. So I'm going through menopause. I have teenager daughters going through that life change and emotions. And then I've got a husband that has his moments. So that perfect storm. My tip is have your kids in your 20s. So that when you're going through menopause, you won't have them. You'll only have their support. So support menopause is smashing your head on a brick wall times 1,000. An expert says menopause is like a man having his penis and his balls squeezed continuously, or when you kick a man in the balls. Can you relate to that? Well, that's menopause for years. I'm in the thick of it. I suffer stiffness. I want to use technology like AI and like this Instant 360 flow to help me, so I can selfie stretch. I don't have to depend on anyone. I'm moody, I'm agitated, I'm impatient. That's menopause. I don't want to depend on anyone. I've built brands from nothing. I don't need you. What I'm trying to say is there are days, like last week at the fashion event, I just wanted to be left alone. And I'm left alone. I'm surrounded by a hedge of rosemary around the pool. It's a great idea. Keeps the mosquitoes away, the insects away. And then you can just grab some rosemary and smell it. And then I can have rosemary tea, and I can spray rosemary in my hair, because in menopause your hair thins. And I can also have rosemary oil, and it's endless, hedges and hedges of it. I'm surprised, under the Tuscan sun. I'm surrounded by hundreds of thousands of euro of cypress trees and lavender. So I put lavender in my pillow. I'm drying my lavender. I'm going to put it in my cupboards, because in the rustic villa I want to keep insects away. I don't want moths or to eat through my clothes. As of tomorrow, after 4 years, my whole wardrobe's coming out of storage. I stuffed lavender in it. It'll be interesting to see the condition of my clothes after 4 years. And they have been in top storages, not damp, dry. And that's going to be fantastic. I'm here reviewing the InstaFlow 360, the Insta 360 Flow. I feel like I'm flowing. It's sitting on a tripod right now, which is fantastic. The other gimbals didn't have that. I have a love-hate relationship, especially with the last gimbal. It let me down when I had the Ferrari. It let me down when I had the Bentley. It let me down when I had the Aston Martin. Most of the time on my own. So I need this tech to work. And everyone's saying that this is the best gimbal yet. And I have to say, I didn't read the instructions because I'm familiar with it. It's got a tripod, it's got a selfie stick, it's really easy to use. I did not read the instructions. It's flowing as if I am, remember Flojo? Or as if I'm running to the Olympic Stadium, which is happening in Paris. I'm confident that I can use this at a Lamar event, which just finished. Congratulations to Ferrari. Milan Fashion Week's on, Paris Fashion Week's on. I can really use this, can extend it, take photos. I look edgy, I look fashionable. It's white, and I don't need to hassle anyone. I don't need anyone to hold my phone, drop the phone and smash it. How many of you at tech events, fashion events, car events have dropped your phone and smashed your screen? Oh, this is fantastic. I'm now in the pool. What I can do, let me move you so you can see me. I'm going through menopause. I'm moody. I'm irritable. I don't want people around me most of the time. That's okay, ladies. This is my wellness. I suffer incredible stiffness. I can wake up in excruciating pain like I've got arthritis. Castor oil is fantastic. You can have a look on my YouTube, fake versus real. What to choose in castor oil, how you know it works. And the moment I put it on, within 20 minutes, it's draining my lymphs here, underneath here, around the coccyx bone. It's relaxing all those muscles. It's penetrating into the stiffness, and it goes away. It's incredible. I am my own boss, so I can dictate what works for me in the workplace. I can work. I'm rarely sleeping. I sleep for 2 hours. I'm awake at 1 in the morning. I'm awake at 3 in the morning. I'm awake at 5 in the morning. Imagine then catching a tube. Imagine going to work at Asda. Imagine being a teacher. Women in their 50s are being discriminated because we go through menopause. It is like, honestly, being hit by a Ferrari in Formula One or a Red Bull car and then surviving. And as a professional woman says, it's like a woman going up to them, a man, and continuously squeezing your balls, right? That's what menopause feels. Or like a woman kicks you in the nuts because you know what that feels. I'm the founder of menstylefashion.com. How many complaints I have men about their balls. I don't care. It's nothing in comparison to menopause. I'm also got teenagers. I chose to have children late. So I'm menopausal. I've got teenager girls, menstrual cycles. It's the perfect storm. So use the tech, use AI, use your wellness, the hedges of rosemary, the lavender smell, the cypress tree, the olive oils, the castor oil. You can find it all out on Opulence. Pamper. Come from a generation, I'm a chameleon generation. I do not self-pamper. I've had to teach myself. And my diet. So I'm now going to be surrounded by 20,000 olive trees. I haven't tasted it yet, but the olive oil, they say, is one of the best in the world. We'll be doing olive oil testing because my family's from Puglia. They've given me olive oil from Puglia. It's completely different because Tuscany is luscious and green and the earth is different, where Puglia is dry, hot. The olive oil is completely different. It's like testing chalk and cheese, and then you buy that olive oil in Esselunga, Conard, Tesco, Waitrose, Asda. Sorry, there's no comparison. And I have a real passion for olive oil and olive trees, and no one wants to collect olives anymore because it ain't Kim Kardashian, it isn't Marvel movie, it ain't TikTok worthy, but it is so good for you in many ways. I put olive oil in my hair, I put olive oil in my food, I put olive oil on my dry elbows. Menopause, I have peeling feet. Apparently that's a menopause thing. Like, are you kidding me? So I can scrape and scrape all I want. It isn't about dead skin. It's layers of skin peeling off, and that's menopause. So I put castor oil, coconut oil, and I put olive oil. I live in Southeast Asia. I have access to the most amazing organic coconut oil. So I'm going to be doing a review on coconut oil versus castor oil versus olive oil. My house is one big oil, and coconut smells good. Mix it up. But castor oil is like the parting of the Red Sea for me. I'm reviewing the Insta 360 Flow Gimble. I've owned them all, and the last one, I couldn't even download the software due to the Ukraine and Russian war, and therefore they had suspended the software for dronage access. Now we're back in shape. I've got my tripod, I've got my selfie stick. I don't need anyone around because I'm menopausal, and it is a mechanism when I'm running or driving a Ferrari or a Bentley. It says click the button again for fast movement. Now we're talking. There'll be more car reviews coming up soon, and I am really going to put this to the test. As a first impression, I did not read the manual. I love the white look. I love the tripod look. I love the selfie stick because I was at a big fashion menswear event last week. This would have been fantastic as an image. You can read it on Gracie Opulence at fashion shows. They do judge a book by its cover. I don't come in with professional cameras. I come in with phones. And as an outsider looking in, what's this 50-plus menopausal woman doing filming menswear? My name is Gracie Opulence. Check everything out on my YouTube. I'm also the founder of menstylefashion.com, the very few women in the world. Have a look at the YouTube. We've got Miss Sauna 2025 collection. We've got how do you wear lemon suits, white linen, how do you look fantastic at Milan Fashion Week, what's trending for menswear, just think denim, 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 denim. 2025 is all about denim, it's all about brown linen suits, it's all about white suits, and it's all about denim. What do we think? I'm loving it. Instant 360 Flow Gimble. Didn't read the manual. It should be as easy as ABC when you're working with me. I'm off for a swim in my cold Tuscan pool at around 18 degrees, great for stiffness, and surrounded by just me, the cypress trees and hedges of rosemary. Welcome to my rich life.